Muhammad Ali, born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., is widely recognized as one of the most significant athletes of the 20th century and the greatest boxer of all time, nicknamed the greatest or the GOAT for his athletic feats. Ali also didn't shy away from fighting for racial justice in America outside of the ring. Though best remembered for his boxing and anti-war activism, Ali was also a talented poet who incorporated his artistic endeavors into his athletic pursuit and later campaigned for rights for those suffering from Parkinson's disease. A red and white Schwinn bicycle launched his boxing career when the 12-year-old Ali beloved bicycle was stolen in October 1954. He reported the theft to Louisville, Kentucky police officer Joe Martin and vowed to pummel the culprit. Martin, who was also a boxing trainer, suggested that the upset youngster first learn how to fight, and he took Ali under his wing. 6 weeks later, Ali won his first bout in a split decision. He was originally named in honor of a white abolitionist. Ali, like his father, was named for Cassius Marcellus Clay, a 19th century farmer and anti-slavery crusader who emancipated the 40 slaves he inherited from his father. The abolitionist, a second cousin of Kentucky Senator Henry Clay, edited an anti-slavery newspaper, commanded troops in the Mexican-American War, and served as minister to Russia and under President Abraham Lincoln in defying Southern conventions of the time. Clay faced more than death threats. He was beaten, stabbed, and shot by political opponents, but lived to the age of 92. Before becoming known as a Muhammad Ali, he changed his name to Cassius X. The morning after defeating Liston, the new heavyweight champion confirmed reports that he had become a member of the Nation of Islam, with Malcolm X at his side. The champ told reporters that he had renounced his surname, which he called his slave name, and would be known as a Cassius X until Nation of Islam leader Elijah Muhammad gave him a holy name. That name, Muhammad Ali, was bestowed on March 6, 1964. Ali was banned from boxing for 3 years. As the Vietnam War raged in 1967, Ali refused to serve in the US military for religious reasons. The heavyweight champion was arrested, and the New York State Athletic Commission immediately suspended his boxing license and stripped him of his title. Ali was convicted of draft evasion, sentenced to the maximum of 5 years in prison, and fined $10,000, although he remained free while the conviction was appealed. In 1970, the New York State Supreme Court ordered his boxing license reinstated, and he returned to the ring by knocking out Jerry Corey in October 1970. The following year, the US Supreme Court overturned Ali's conviction in an anonymous decision. During his 43-month forced exile from the ring, Ali took to the stage in the title role of the musical Buck-White. The production opened inside New York's George Abbott Theater on December 2, 1969, but Ali's stage career would be a brief one. Buck-White closed 4 nights later after just 7 performances. In spite of the limited run, Ali, who played a militant black lecturer, received decent reviews. He sang with a pleasant, slightly impersonal voice, acts without embarrassment, and moves with innate dignity, wrote a New York Times reviewer. He does himself proud. The gloves he wore to defeat Liston earned him more money than the victory itself. Almost 50 years to the day after Ali captured the heavyweight championship for the first time, an anonymous buyer purchased the gloves he wore to defeat Liston in the 7th round, technical knockout, for $836,000. Ali only earned $630,000 for the victory itself.